Do Christians go to heaven? This article will use the following abbreviations for the Bible translations listed below. BSB, Berean Standard Bible. ESV, English Standard Version. KIT, Kingdom Interlinear Translation. NWT, New World Translation. Greetings, fellow survivors of the Watchtower teachings. This article is dedicated to the community of former Jehovah's Witnesses and those considering leaving the organization. Many of us who woke up and realized that the society was not God's channel to everlasting life decided to leave the organization, or, as some of us have affectionately called it, the Borg. However, when we left, we began to doubt if anything that was taught to us was true. Unfortunately, this attitude sometimes leads us to throw the baby out with the bathwater symbolically. That is to say that we conclude that everything taught to us was a lie. As a result, some former Jehovah's Witnesses have even become atheists or agnostics. Although I am not trying to promote jw.org, I will make at least one reference to some content on that website. Under the topic, Who Go to Heaven, and Why? The Watchtower discusses this subject. They begin that article by quoting one of my favorite scriptures from John chapter 14 verses 1 to 3. So, I would like to cite that scripture, but I will also include verse 4 of that passage. According to the New World Translation, John chapter 14 verses 1 to 4 says, "Do not let your hearts be troubled. Exercise faith in God. Exercise faith also in me. In the house of my Father are many dwelling places. Otherwise, I would have told you, for I am going my way to prepare a place for you. Also, if I go my way and prepare a place for you, I will come again and will receive you home to myself, so that where I am you also may be. And where I am going, you know the way." The jw.org article adds, "Clearly, Jesus was telling his apostles that they would be taken to heaven to be with him." These quotes reveal that the society still believes some people go to heaven. But, of course, we all know from this quote that they teach that only 144,000 go to heaven and everyone else lives on a paradise earth. Many of us who have left the Watchtower concluded that no one goes to heaven and have become uncomfortable with the suggestion of a heavenly existence for Christians. We came to this conclusion because we doubt the sincerity of those who have misled us for many years. First, however, it would be beneficial to examine what the scriptures say about this topic carefully. Additionally, we will also revisit John chapter 14 verses 1 to 4 later in our discussion. Does the Bible say that anyone goes to heaven? In John chapter 3 verse 13, we read, "No one has ascended into heaven except the one who descended from heaven, the Son of Man." BSB. So, what we're being told here is that Jesus went to heaven. But what about anyone else? Does anyone besides Jesus go to heaven, or just him alone? We will need to dig deeper to find out. In Revelation chapter 4 verse 1, John was told, "Come up here, and I will show you what must happen after these things." The invitation to "come up here" took John temporarily away from the earthly scene. So, all things John saw were revealed to him from a heavenly perspective during the next few chapters in the Revelation account. By the time we reach Revelation chapter 7, we're still seeing things from a celestial perspective. This point is critical to keep in mind.